Chotu is a monkey. Chotu was a monkey. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Motu was a
Motu is a
what is
deer.
that? Yes,
Deer.
Motu was a deer. And Malu was a
Eagle.
Bird.
eagle.
Eagle.
Very good. Mintu was a
Lion.
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 Yes, lion. Okay. Chotu was a monkey. Motu was a deer. Malu was a eagle. And Mintu was lion. They are very best friends where they are stood together in every trouble. They save the one who is in trouble. As usual, sun rised. Mist was creeping up bushes. Motu, Mintu, and Malu and Chotu was playing on the grass ground. Suddenly, the group of men are coming. Everyone was surprised. Why then surprised? What was the reason behind it?
It was a group
Motu.
of men.
Why?
They came with destroy, weapons. destroy their livelihood.
Yes. Very good, Srirashmi. Group of men are coming with tools in their hand. Suddenly, they started to hunt animals. Poor animals. They started to running. Motu and Minju, Malu and Chotu was also run for their life. But Mintu and Malu was trapped in the net. Okay. Who is trapped in the net?
Mintu and
Mintu
Malu.
and Malu.
Yes, Mintu and Malu trapped in the net. Others were helpless and run off their life. Run off out of the forest. Many animals were killed. Remains hide somewhere human can reach. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. At that night, they conducted a meeting. Everyone thinking about the ways in which they can escape. Chotu said that if we stood together, no one can beat us because this is our habitat. If they destroy it, we can't. We don't have anywhere to go. So we should fight back. What Chotu said? Do you remember?
Yes, we should fight.
Yes, we should fight back. This is our habitat. Okay. Everyone agreed the statement of Chotu and they decide to fight back. Next day morning, the group of men are coming to cut trees. Every animal, every bird, every insect stood together and fight back. That was never expected by humans. They frightened and ran away from the forest. Chotu release who is in trapped. Release the animals who is in trap. And they were very happy. Birds were singing and animals were dancing. Do you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I will ask some questions.
Yes.
What does you understand from this story?
Ma'am, unity.
Yes, unity. Very good, Christina. Is it Christina?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Next.
Forest
This
is the
story. Forest is the.
habitat of animals.
Yes, forest is the habitat of animals. Then anyone?
if a problem arises, we should stood strongly and fight against the problems.
Yes, very good, Anita. Very good. Then, anyone?
Each other.
What? I can't saw the chat. Please don't chat box, okay? Please don't use chat box, okay? Anyone?
As a team, we can face problems.
Yes, as a team, we can face problems. Okay, okay. Very good.
Ma'am,
Yes,
Prijisha
yes.
said diversity in the chat box.
Okay, diverse. Can you, Prajisha, can you explain that? Diversity? Prajisha? Prajisha? Do you hear me?
Ma'am, unity in diversity.
Ma'am,
Unity in diversity.
I think that I don't know.
I
Prijisha.
can't relate. I can't relate diversity in this story. Okay, we
Ma'am,
can ask Prajisha later.
Prijisha
Okay.
sent message. His network is unstable.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay, Prajisha. We can ask later to her. Who is that? Who is called me?
I'm Josna. Ma'am,
Yes, Josna. Yes, Josna.
hunting is very
Yes.
bad habit of man's. Hunting
Yes,
is
yes. Man was very greedy and selfish, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good, Josna. Our current ecosystem is the depend upon the harmonious relationship between human made and natural made. Our environment contains living organism and non-living organisms. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Our ecosystem is depend upon the harmonious relationship between human made and natural made. Human exploit the nature, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Students, do you agree with my yes?
Yes,
Humans
ma'am.
exploit our nature for their selfish needs. Okay. This over exploitation
Will
this
lead to
all
destruction
Destroy
of
the
nature, ma'am.
habitat.
yes. Thank you, Anita. This over exploitation leads to destruction of our environment and ecosystem. Okay. Okay, our environment is contains living organism and non-living organisms. What is living organisms? What do you mean by what are the living organisms in the environment?
Living
Plant.
things are
Rabbit.
things
Plant.
that can
Plants,
breathe.
very good. Then Sri Lakshmi.
They can breathe, grow.
Animals.
Animals, very good. Then
Can eat food.
what?
Trees.
They need food, water, oxygen,
Which
etc.
grows
to survive.
peacefully.
They want water, etc. What are the living organism? Animal is a living organism. Birds are the living organism. Then
Insects,
yes, very good. Insects. Then
Trees.
fish,
fish. Okay. Humans is the living organism, isn't it?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What are the non-living organisms? in the environment?
Soil,
Yeah, very good. Soil, water,
Rock,
yeah,
Mobile phone,
air,
rocks,
then
rocks.
Trees.
Trees.
What? Air is water, soil, air, climate. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. These are the what are the non-living living organisms? Birds, animals, insects, humans. Birds. Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Non-living organisms are rocks, soil, air, water, and climate. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Living organisms are called biotic organisms. Okay.
Ma'am.
Hello, can you hear me?
No, ma'am, your voice is
Your voice.
breaking.
Sujita, your voice
Hello,
is breaking. Sujita, your voice is breaking.
students, can you hear me?
Now it's
No, no.
Okay.
Now it's better.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So
okay,
what can
okay.
I do? My bit. So I switch off my camera.
Yeah, please switch off your camera and speak. No problem.
Okay. Living also called a biotic organism. Okay, sir, I switch off it. Non-living organism also called a abiotic organism. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. This is all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Good. Good. Rita, I'm just working on something, so could you just start off?
Can you just come on screen? If you're not speaking, you can come on screen. Uh, Sujita, yes. Sujita, good one. Good in the sense that you say one, your, for me, your, what is it called? Your strongest point is your voice. You have a very strong voice, and that is an asset for a teacher. Okay, because your voice comes in one high pitch, okay, in the sense that you will be able to speak above the children when they make noise. I think that is one, as everybody says, it's one very strong point. If you speak very low, what happens is the children will speak above you, and then there will be a lot of confusion and chaos in the class. But your strong point is definitely your voice, and that has to be preserved. Keep your voice, preserve your voice. That is an asset, because once you speak, when I say voice, it is not the shouting voice, but it is the confident voice. See, പറയാനുള്ള പോയിന്റ്സിനെ very clearly you're able to communicate, and there is a flow. Mistakes ഇല്ലെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നില്ല. There are mistakes, like everybody else had mistakes in their language. You also had mistakes in your language, but in spite of the mistakes, there was a flow. Maybe ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് സ്ഥലത്ത് മാത്രം ഒന്ന് തപ്പി, അല്ലാതെ there was a general flow in the voice, in the way you were communicating, in the way you were speaking. There is confidence in your voice, there is a flow. Your points were very clear. I think in the morning when you corrected there, because they said chotu motu, this, that, there was a confusion, so you brought in the PPT just to make sure that your children don't get confused with all the chotu motu lotu motu names. Okay, so that was a good move. And not only that, you kept that PPT there throughout your presentation, so that people had that visual impact. See, ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരു PPT work ചെയ്യുക. The PPT works because you are basically talking about the characters in the story. So for easy recall, I think the PPT remaining there, it was like a board. If you write something, the writing on the board will remain there till the end of your class. In the you were there, PPT helped you as a prop. This is a perfect example of PPT being your prop. PPT helped Sujita and PPT helped the children. PPT helps with that because she didn't have to keep on repeating. Chotu is an eagle, the other one is a tiger, a lion in the Parnondri because that was there for everybody to see. So that was an intelligent move. Because I think you got inspired by your session in the morning, where people said that we were confused with, we cannot recall the names in the Parnadonda. Towards the end,
Yes,
means our ecosystem explained I think it all came in a one after the other, if you had spread it out a little more, I think it would have been perfect. But I think the recall was there. Did you have a test in the end? How did you recall the information from the children? How did you do that, Sujita?
I asked for them living things, etc.
Okay. Yeah. I think on the whole it was reasonably well executed. Our class executed. I know. Teacher presence, Sujita. Your body language is good in terms of the way you sit, the way you speak. Other teacher presence definitely is there. Your body language is good that way. In a straight type of firm, there's always a value. And the modulation of your voice is also good. I mean, question about do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Modulation was good. The modulation of your thing was good. And on the whole, I like the performance. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am. I have experience with my sound, ma'am. In my teaching practice, my opposite class was there is a max mix called Meera. She always called me because my voice is loud. She can't take class. Please reduce your volume. She always complains to me.
Sujita, generally the complaint is for the students. The students speak very loudly. We can't take the class. Teacher sound so, but I think that is a strong point, Sujita. But it's not the shouting. In this case, definitely in a neat teacher classroom, this sound will not be a factor. So you can easily, that is not an issue. I mean, in my class, I don't know, but definitely in a neat teacher classroom, in teacher platform, your sound is definitely, it's got a nice mic voice, so I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
In the Ramale, when you spoke, because our story confidence but now I felt that you had control on your voice. See, our shouting and control on your voice is different. When you say pace, pitch, pause, volume, emphasis, volume does not mean shouting. Volume is please speak with some volume in the paraybo. It does not mean that you have to shout. That is not what is meant when you say, I want some more volume in your voice. That is not what is volume. Volume is when you have control on your voice, but when you make it audible for people to hear. That is when there is volume in your voice. Or fullness in your voice. Fullness in your feel the chest voice. Sujita, I'm going to and that is a very strong voice. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Sujita, the first thing, I don't know if you noticed the moment you put your PowerPoint on and I saw those pictures, I gave a thumbs up because that was very important. You realized what happened in the morning and you took corrective actions straight away. This is called adaptability. You're ready to adapt and make changes to improve. That is the first thing. Then your voice. When you spoke, that confidence was very obvious. രാവിലെ ടെൻഷനായിരുന്നു, വായിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു കൂടുതൽ. Right?
Yes.
But in the afternoon, it just afternoon കുറച്ച് വായിച്ചു ഇല്ല എന്നല്ല, പക്ഷെ ഒന്ന് വായിച്ചു, then once you got into the flow of it, you let go of it, let go of the text. So this is how all of us adapt. And overall, it was a creditable performance. And voice in the കാര്യത്തിൽ, you have a strong voice. So what is important is you need to learn to control it.
Okay, sir.
Voice control ആണ് ഇനി വേണ്ടത്. വോയിസ് ഏതുവരെ പോകും എന്നറിയാം. ഇനി അതിനെ എങ്ങനെ കുറയ്ക്കും, എങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് വോളിയം ഇത്തിരി കുറച്ചെങ്ങനെ സംസാരിക്കും എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇനി അവിടെയാണ് സുജിത പഠിക്കേണ്ടത്, ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ടത്. Overall, it was a creditable performance. I'm happy. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay.
And once again, let's hear if the others have anything to say as well. And there are 37 in the group today. I mean, including us.
No, you, I, and this girl, Krishnapriya.
So, which means there are 34 people in the class.
Yes, everybody except Liti.
Hello, sir. I am using both phone and laptop.
Oh, okay.
You're using both phone and laptop. Okay.
That is what I'm wondering. Is there anybody who did not come in the morning and who's just come in now? When you're not coming detail. I think even Christina had that in the morning. I saw her in 2, but same idana. Because Christina was in the class and she was asking for permission. I think you doubt ayadendana.
Ma'am, computer audio working അല്ലാത്തോണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഫോണിൽ നിന്ന് കേറിയതാ. അതുകൊണ്ട് sorry ma'am, sorry. My computer audio was not working, so I tried to log in with my phone.
ഇത് പെർഫെക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പറയാൻ അറിയുന്ന ക്രിസ്റ്റീനിയ എന്നോട് ഇങ്ങനെ മലയാളത്തിൽ എന്ന് പറയണേ.
Sorry ma'am, sorry.
Ashina, the thing is, you can speak fairly decently well in English, but you become overconscious and start making mistakes. You try to make changes in the correct sentence, and you end up speaking the incorrect sentence.
Yes, sir.
And please don't call me sir, call me sir.
Okay, sir.
Christina, then Amina, these are 2 people who keep calling me sir, and makes me feel so old. Okay, right.
So very happy with that.
Let's get on to the next program.
Very happy with that comment.
Let's get on to the next part of the program.
Okay.
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 Rita ma'am has got something planned for all of you. And when I say Rita ma'am has got something planned for you, you know that endo paniyanu.
There are people in this classroom who call me an angel. Don't forget that, please. Ippa maatiyonu enikkariyilla, but I used to be an angel. Now I'm a devil. Amina still thinks I'm an angel. Thank you, Amina. Anita, ആ ചിരി, ആ പൊട്ടിച്ചിരിയുടെ അർത്ഥം ഒന്ന് വ്യാഖ്യാനിച്ചാൽ കൊള്ളാമായിരുന്നു. Anil, are the words ready? Are the words ready?
Yes, of course.
In the chat box will go the words. Now.
Okay, into the chat box. Go the word.
Your time starts now.
Problem is, where is my chat box? I've got so many windows open here.
Mr. Anil Menon, will you please explain the activity?
See, I've got a few more things on my plate, so I would suggest that you go ahead with it. I've given you a list of words.
Anil, what is this, Anil?
A list of words. Preeta, I have to work on the other thing also, so please go ahead with this. People are exiting and entering, and there's a lot of confusion here in the breakout room. So please go ahead and explain it to them.
And the breakout room
every breakout group
Oh, I can't see actually. Okay, so girls, whoever can come on screen, please come on screen. I'm sick and tired of talking to an empty laptop. Okay.
My camera was switched on. What do you mean?
Okay. I have just switched on my camera in case you want to see my face. What a pleasant surprise. I can see so many people. Okay. Right. Anil is going to put you in groups. Okay. According to his own will and pleasure. I have my karta karangal have not worked there. So he's going to put you in groups. Each one of you, please take down these words, please. All of you can take down these words.
The words in the chat box. There are 10 words. Box, please.
Okay. You are requested to write 10 sentences each, which means if you are in groups of 6, there will be 60 sentences that you will be creating. I don't want a group creation. I want if Amina, Diana, and Litto, and Sri Lakshmi and Divya are in one group. Suppose I can see that in a row. That is why I'm saying. Amina will write 10. Diana will write 10. Sri Lakshmi will write 10. Divya will write 10. Adona will write 10. That is how it's going to be. Clear? Now, the sentences can.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Litto.
As soon as you called my name, my connection went off and I didn't hear what you told.
Okay. Now,
me too.
Okay, suppose Litto, Amina, Diana, Sri Lakshmi, Divya are in one group. Suppose each one of you will have to write 10 sentences. Okay. The activity is a group activity only from the point of view of you producing correct sentences in the class. Which means Litto, Amina, Diana, Sri Lakshmi, Divya can correct the sentences in the group and bring it to the class as sentences.
Sorry, that was not clear. Preeta, your voice was breaking, so we didn't hear it clearly.
Clear?
Now it's clear now. Gone again.
But is it clear?
No, Preeta. It's not clear.
I think my connection has a problem because I got stuck in between.
Yes.
Am I audible now?
You're audible now. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So there are 10 words in the chat box with which you will have to create 10 different types of sentences. I don't want group sentences. I want individual sentences. Sri Lakshmi must make 10. Divya must make 10. Adona must make 10. Litto must make 10. Meera must make 10. Those sentences can either be positive, negative sentences in any tense you want to, questions, statements, using modals, whatever, any type of a sentence. But I don't want very simple sentences like I this is a penciler, that is a fan. I don't want such sentences. I want reasonably good sentences. Now, why is this a group activity? Because
excuse me, Preeta.
you to after create.
Preeta, may I speak for a moment? Because
Yes,
your voice was
sure.
breaking. Your voice was breaking. So I'll just complete.
Okay.
I have a suggestion. When you make a sentence, it should have at least 8 words in it. Sentences of not less than 8 words. Okay? Preeta, you heard that, right?
I did.
Okay. So that way, therefore, you cannot say, I came yesterday. You എന്നുള്ളത് വരുന്നില്ല. Yes. Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Sir, can we use any of these words?
Not any. You have to use all. Am I right, Preeta? Or any?
We have to use all these words and make 10 sentences.
Yes, that's what Prida ma'am told.
There are 10 words. That is why there is a limit of 10 sentences.
And each sentence should have at least 8 words in it, right?
Each sentence. So which means I expect a minimum of 80 words from each one of you. 10 sentences, not less than 8 words, is equal to 80 words minimum. So there are 10 words which have been given in the chat box. So you make 10 sentences, 1 sentence each out of each.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I'm not able to switch on my video. Can I leave and come again?
Why do you need to? There's no need for you to switch on your video right now.
Okay, sir.
Your video was only for Preeta to just not talk to an empty screen. And as of now, she is also stuck. Her camera is also stuck.
Switch off.
If you have a problem with your network, please switch off your camera, not a problem. Preeta, my breakout rooms, which had 7 and all, have now 2 people and 3 people in it. Because people have been...
Are the instructions clear? Please look at the chat box. Can everybody react, please? Because if you don't respond, I probably will think that you haven't understood. Maria, Sri Lakshmi, Prijisha, Diana, Lito, Amina. Okay, or you can use the chat box, whichever. Okay, right.
So Preeta, can I put them in the groups?
second.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Ma'am, ma'am said that. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am said that we can make the sentence individually. Then why you are putting me on the group?
Please
Because
read
we
the.
want to put you in the group.
Please read the chat box.
Chat box നോക്കാണ്ട് ചുമ്മാ ഇങ്ങനെ ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കാൻ. You are sleeping, Anne-Marie, halfway to sleeping.
No, sir.
Now
I'm
read,
not
read,
sleeping.
read the chat box and tell me if the doubt is still relevant.
If
Yes,
the
ma'am.
doubt still exists.
Clear?
I don't have net connection properly in my home, so I just sit on car.
Sit in my car.
Yeah,
You
so
sit on
I'm not sleeping, sir.
Okay, now is it clear to everybody? See, Diana can write the sentence and she can ask Amina for clarification of if she has a doubt. Amina can write it and ask Tansia. Tansia can write it and ask Lito. So that is how you will correct each other. This is called peer learning. Okay, so let's see the group that comes out with the maximum correct answers will get a prize.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Price?
Yes, prize.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Sponsored by Our Lady Rita Madre.
You can put them in the group, Anil, now, please. I'm
Yeah.
done. My instructions are over.
Okay.
Make sure the punctuations are also correct. Question mark, full stop, exclamation mark, whatever.
Okay, all of you, please remember in which group you are so that if you get thrown out and you come back, you can tell me which one, which room you have to be sent to. Okay, they've all gone into their respective rooms.
Yeah. Etra groups, Anil?
5 group. 5 leaders alle.
Huh?
5 mentors alle.
Sheri. Okay. ഗ്രാമർ തുടങ്ങി എവിടെ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കേണ്ടതെന്ന് അറിയില്ല ഞാൻ.
എന്തായാലും ഇന്നും കൂടി ഉള്ളൂ, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് നാളെ തൊട്ട് കയറാൻ പറയാൻ പോരാ.
എനിക്ക് ഭ്രാന്ത് പിടിക്കും. യൂട്യൂബ് ലൈവ് ഓഫാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി.
Yesterday I remember seeing YouTube, we could pause it. Now I'm not able to see the pause button.
Yesterday you had paused actually.
Yeah. And today when I tried to pause it, that didn't happen. So I clicked on stop live stream and it just stopped. That was just during the tea break we had given them in the morning. Just check if you can do it, Avadana. I can only see. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to do it.
If I click view stream on YouTube, copy streaming link.
Stop